Right, now I'm using video listings to list books from now on, which are difficult to show in photographs. This is a great rarity and will be of enormous value to any student of the history of architecture. It's disbound. The book has been disbound. It has no binding. It has its rather nice marble paper end papers there, one of them. The book is 3 early PUGIN volumes. I'm going to presume my viewers know who PUGIN was. 2 first editions and 1 second edition. In fact, his 3 great works bound together in one book. There is some foxing, as you can see, but here we have his great and very, very almost amusing work, Contrast, where he compares the sort of arid neoclassical architecture he disliked of the period to potentially rich and lavish Gothic architecture, which he wanted to reform. All the illustrations are there. I seem to be missing them at the moment, but the illustrations are present in it. There we are. And there are tissue paper pages dividing them, protecting them, and so on. There is some foxing. Then this book is followed by, in the same book, there are some more illustrations contrasting an ugly, modern, northern sort of looking city with what the same place looked like in the Middle Ages, rather fanciful. There's some slight sort of splitting there. Then with this is bound, sorry, here are all the plates at the back, rather. Sorry, I should have gone to the back straight away. Here are all the wonderful plates. Marvellous, marvellous plates. Very rich, very beautifully illustrated. And then bound onto this is his other great book. This is a first edition, this one, Christian Architecture. So the first book is a second edition. This is a first edition, I believe, of 1843. Again, wonderful illustrations, pointed, the true principles of pointed or Christian architecture again, foxing, but as a reference and, well, rather more than that, a work for a scholar. This is of great interest and value to have the 3 books bound together, because the third book is his apology for the revival of Christian architecture in England. Again, a first edition, so you've got 1 second and 2 first editions. We've seen that page already. A Old University friend of mine, who's one of Britain's foremost sort of PUGIN scholars, has looked at this and said, well, he's never seen this format before. He presumes a gentleman, a Victorian gentleman, had the 3 books bound together. They were never published like this. They've been bound together by somebody. It may be that the pages of one or other of the volumes have been trimmed to fit the other 2. A couple of the prints seem slightly trimmed. There's a hideous Neo-Egyptian cemetery entrance, which PUGIN made up to show the excesses of that kind of revivalist architecture. But there we are, 3 PUGIN works: Apology for the Revival of Christian Architecture, the book on Christian architecture itself, Principles of Pointed or Christian Architecture, and the famous Contrasts. They're all bound together. 1 second, 2 first editions, as seen here. You won't, I think, find that again. On the internet, copies of these individual books sell for £200, £300, £400. But there are 3 bound together, most unusual. Do make a bid if you like the look of it.